Richie, thanks for joining us. Congratulations, a satisfying victory.
Positive performance, 4 goals, could have been more. 2 strikers scored. DJ got his first goal for the club, and obviously Brandon got his header. So really pleased. In control of most of the game. I think they played some good stuff, especially from the back. A lot of rotations, a lot of connection passes, which can be difficult if you don't get the press right. But all in all, we're a new group and we're still trying to find our way. But in 2 games we've looked good out of possession. Good. I want to get to really good. So we're growing. Like I said, positive night, 4 goals, entertaining even. I thought they played their part with some good stuff. So positive.
Goals either end of the first half.
Yeah, well, when you play against a passing team and they're quite open, if you can win the ball back and you play forward on a transition in the first or second pass, then we knew we could hurt them. And the first goal comes from that very early. I then think when you score early, you have that little lull where people are not quite into the speed of the game and you kind of sit off a little bit. And I think that they had a good 10 minutes after we scored. But then after that, I think we controlled the majority of the game. We had a wacky 6 minutes where we played backwards again to the goalkeeper, and we don't need to pass back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper has to punt it downfield. We lose a duel, we give a foul away and ball in the box, and out of nothing they score a goal, which against stronger opposition will all our Bolton didn't create one chance against us on Saturday. They came from our mistakes, and the majority of them are by passing backwards, not having pictures. So tonight was really good. Just that, like I say, a wacky 5 minutes where we allowed them a small glimmer of hope.
Charlie Kelman looks so sharp, doesn't he?
I keep telling you, people don't believe me. He was very good when he first joined us, and people go, "Oh, he's only scored 10 goals." He scored 10 goals in a team that won the league, and he was 20 years old. The kid's only going to get better. I've worked with strikers that have gone on for multi-million pounds, and he's up there with someone like a Jerry Yates or someone like that. He's going to be a top player, and his biggest asset, he's hungry, he's ruthless, he wants to do well for himself, and also he's a team player as well. So couldn't be more pleased for him. I thought Dan Aggie was outstanding. We got him so much more ball this evening than on Saturday, and if you get Dan Aggie balls, he's going to make chances, he's going to cause problems, and obviously he could have probably scored a hat-trick tonight.
Disappointed though that there wasn't a clean sheet?
Disappointed because you always want a clean sheet, with something that we spoke about half time. But again, sometimes when you go through and up, you can become a little bit sloppy. And like I said, we passed the ball backwards. It was no need to pass backwards. We could have passed through and passed through gaps, bounce it, then go wide and into the pocket. So loads of good combination play, just frustrated that 5 minutes.
Long delay in the first half because of the injury to the assistant referee. It did take a long time, didn't it?
Don't get me started. The worst thing is, we put a tannoy announcement out. Is he a qualified referee? Yeah? And believe it or not, the qualified referee who comes from the stand then takes over from the linesman on the 4th official duties. So we make a sub. The guy who's come down, we don't even know who he is. I don't even know he's lying if he's not even a real qualified ref. He's certainly never used a board for the substitutes before. We make a sub and it's like 2 minutes long. Just let the guy who was a linesman. Honestly, sometimes it's comedy factor and you're having to get wired up. Surely they're wired up anyway. So what time is it now? About 12:30. Is it Wednesday yet?
Just as well it was a 7:30 kickoff.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Can I ask about some of the players who didn't feature? Dan Happy, is he okay?
Dan Happy had a tight groin before the Bolton game. No need to risk him.
George Moncur?
George Moncur's got a sore hip. Monks would have maybe started tonight. Definitely been in the squad, but tight hip. He had it in training yesterday.
Ethan Galbraith came off. Is he okay?
He had a cramp after the game. Last 5-10 minutes on Saturday, and he felt it again. So there's no need to take any risks.
Any other injuries?
No, that's obviously Jordan Graham about 10 days, 2 weeks. Simpson the same, and the only longer term one is Theo. But I have to say that he's flying in training. So I think although we estimated January Theo, then I think there's going to be some good news and potentially a couple of months. I don't want to put any pressure on Theo, but have you tried holding Theo back? It's difficult. He does everything 100%. So I think his rehabilitation is going well. He's got another consultancy meeting at the end of this month, and then we'll take it from there. But it's positive.
He was fantastic co-coms, that's for sure, at Dagenham.
We can talk a glass eye to sleep, can feel.
So finally, before Charlton, could there be any new arrivals?
Maybe.
Look forward to it.